Joining us now is Murray Leith, Vice President and Director of Investment Research at Odlum Brown. Our Person of the Week, Ilsworth McLaren, asks this question of Murray: how do I participate in emerging markets? Murray?
Well, that's a good question that I get asked often, and I've got a bit of an unconventional strategy. Most individuals invest in emerging markets by buying mutual funds that invest directly in companies headquartered in places like China and Brazil. And that's a cost-effective strategy that works well in theory, but in the real world, theory and human nature don't mix well. When you invest in companies that you're unfamiliar with on the other side of the world, there's a good chance that you're going to panic and sell during the inevitable downturns, and that ultimately undermines performance. A better strategy is to invest in companies that you're familiar with closer to home that do business overseas. A decade ago, for Canadians, the best way to do that was in Canadian resource stocks because they were out of favor and very cheap back then. But today, those companies and emerging market mutual funds are popular and more expensive. So in today's market, I think where you're going to get your biggest emerging market bang for your buck is by investing in large US multinational companies. Companies like Coca-Cola do a ton of business in places like China, and in fact, they get 3/4 of their profits from outside North America.
Thanks so much, Murray. It's good information.
North of 49, a guide to the rest of your life.